How's it going, YouTube? I got a Wi-Fi battle today for you guys, and today I'm gonna battle Necrostevo, and I would recommend visiting his channel. I'll have the link below to his channel and his Twitter. He's got great Wi-Fi battles, and I would recommend giving his channel a look and subscribing. So today I'm gonna use a Klefki, Ursaring, Snorlax, Scizor, Lapras, and Goodra, which is the exact same team I used in my first two battles, and they were working pretty good. So I decided to just use them here again today. And as always, I would start out with my Klefki because of its prankster ability, and I want to get some status inflictions up, and he'll go ahead and send in this Absol. And I really didn't know anything about this Absol at all, so he goes ahead and Mega Evolves right here to a Mega Absol, so I really didn't think anything of it, and I will go ahead and try for a Thunder Wave here. But it has the ability Magic Bounce, and it'll just paralyze me right in my face, and I should have known something was up, but I didn't know, and he tries for a Fire Blast. Luckily, I'm able to avoid it, and I should have known, so he goes ahead for a Play Rough. Does not that much, because luckily Klefki is good defensive, and I'll go for a Foul Play here. Gets a good amount of damage off, and I'll get some leftovers here. I'll go ahead and Fire Blast, and that will just burn Klefki up, and I don't have a lot of HP left on this thing. Try to use Foul Play, try to bring it down some more, and so I just expected this thing to finish off my Absol with my Klefki with another Fire Blast, but I guess he didn't want to chance it. So go ahead and send to this Rotom, and Rotom will just eat up this Foul Play, and it doesn't do much. And luckily it was a critical hit, because if it wasn't a critical hit, I don't know, it would have done very much at all. So I try to use a Thunder Wave here, and that again I should have known. I just wasn't thinking at all that Thunder Wave doesn't affect electric types. And so now Klefki's done, and that's not good at all, because I really rely on this Klefki for good status infliction. So I send in my Gummy here to get that Flameward Facade deal off, and so I will go ahead and use Protect here, but there's no reason to Protect. And I'll start getting burned here, and he also is doing a Flame Orb deal here. I am able to outspeed this thing because of Quick Feet, and I will KO this Machamp. And if I wouldn't have KO'd this Machamp, I don't know what would have happened to my team. It probably would have got KO'd one by one. So he goes ahead and sends this Rotom out, and it will eat up this Facade, and it will go ahead and use Overheat on me. Does a great amount of damage, and since I'm burnt, it's just basically a waiting deal here. He will go ahead and take out his Rotom here, and he will go ahead and send out an Excadrill. And since he knows I'm just going to be using Facade here, it just automatically just eats this Facade up right here, and Gummy will just die to its burn, and Excadrill is just getting his leftovers. So it's not looking very good for my team. I already have my Klefki who's gone, and my Gummy who's gone, but you never know, things could work out. So I send in a Scizor here, and I go ahead and Mega Evolve to a Mega Scizor here, because I'm just hoping I can do something to this thing. There's nothing really else I can do to this Excadrill. Let's go ahead and use Bullet Punch, try to see what I can do. Doesn't do much at all. He'll go ahead and Swords Dance here, and you know, this thing's gonna be turned into a threat here. And there's really nothing I could do to this Excadrill, so he goes ahead and use Earthquake here and outspeeds me. I forgot what I was doing here. I'll go ahead and use U-turn because I just want to get out of here. There's nothing really I can do. It doesn't do much to this Excadrill, and I will go ahead and send in Lapras. And Lapras is pretty bulky, so I'm hoping it can stop this Excadrill, and hopefully I can just get the weakness advantage to KO this thing. It goes ahead and use Rock Slide, and Lapras doesn't take this very well at all, and that's why I took this Lapras off my team immediately. But I am able to KO the Excadrill, but I mean, Lapras not doing well at all. He couldn't take that Rock Slide at all, and Absol will just use a Thunderbolt here and just KO my Lapras. So again, we're not looking very good. I have 3 Pokemon down, so I'll go ahead and send in Scizor here, see what I can do. And I tried to get the Bullet Punch off, but he goes ahead and use Sucker Punch, and that will just KO me here. So 4 Pokemon down. I'm not looking good at all. I'll go ahead and send in Goodra, because you know Goodra the tank. So I'll go ahead and use Protect, see what this Absol is gonna do. And they go ahead and use Play Rough, and if that Play Rough would have hit, I think I would have been done. He goes for another Play Rough, and luckily that didn't hit at all, because I would have been KO'd immediately, and I think that thing would have just swept my team. But luckily it didn't, so it goes ahead and sends in a Gogoat right here. And I try to use Fire Blast, see what I can do with this weakness advantage, but it doesn't do much. It goes ahead and bulks up right here, and this thing will just turn into a pretty good beast. You get some leftovers here, and it's not looking good at all for my team, so I go ahead and use Toxic so I can at least do something to this thing. Hopefully I can KO it in the future. He goes ahead and use Earthquake right here, and my Goodra will take that pretty well. So we're not looking too good. I wouldn't say, well, I don't know, I'm just not really doing well here. Try to use Protect because, you know, I'm trying to get some poison damage, and he predicts that. He goes ahead and uses Bulk Up. So he's just bulking up right here. He knows pretty soon he can be able to KO this thing. He has his leftovers, but the poison damage will do some, but it's just not working here. I try to use Fire Blast, but he's able to avoid it here. Uses Earthquake, and that'll do a good amount of damage. Luckily, I had a Citrus Berry on this Goodra, or else this Goodra would have been out pretty fast, and he has leftovers, of course, so it's basically just me using Protect and trying to use Fire Blast here, because there's nothing else I really could do. So I go ahead and use Protect, because I'm just waiting for some poison damage to help. But yeah, so it's not really looking good for me at all. And he's just getting some poison damage here. And so he'll take out his Gogoat, and we'll go ahead and send in, oh, that's his Greninja, I didn't know, sorry. And I'm able to avoid, or I forgot what happened here, guys, I'm sorry. I'll try to go and send in Snorlax here, because Goodra wouldn't have done anything to this Greninja whatsoever. Goes ahead and uses Ice Beam. Snorlax takes that. Oh, he should have took that better if he was a Snorlax, but Snorlax luckily is very bulky, and he'll go ahead and use Grass Knot here because of the weight thing. But Snorlax doesn't take that well at all. I try to use Gig Impact. Luckily it does KO this Greninja, but I will have to recharge this next turn, so I think I should have done a Body Slam right there to see if I would have got the paralysis off and maybe try to do something with this Gogoat, but I probably wouldn't have because Snorlax is so slow, and I just have to recharge here. I don't think it would have mattered because Snorlax is just miserably slow. I just get some leftovers right here, and he's just got his poison damage, but it's not doing much since he already took it out of the battle. He'll go ahead and use Horn Leech here, and he'll just get some HP back and just KO the Snorlax. So I already have 5 Pokemon down here. Not looking good, but you never know, miracles happen, you know, miracles do happen sometimes. So I go ahead and send in Goodra right here, or after this poison damage I will. I'll go ahead and send in Goodra here, see what I can do, hopefully get some Fire Blast off. He will take out this Gogoat, and he will go ahead and send out his Rotom here. So this doesn't look good at all, there's really nothing I can do here, so he go ahead and rests, and so he'll just bring his HP all the way back up. And he has a berry, so a Lumberry, so I'm not looking good whatsoever, and I'm just hoping, you know, for a miracle, because, you know, miracles do happen. But it brings it down to a little more than halfway down. We'll go ahead and Will-O-Wisp here, and yeah, I already used my Citrus Berry here, so I just go ahead and use Toxic. I'm just trying anything and everything just to see if I can pull off a miracle here. And I just getting burnt here, and I have about, I think, 4 more turns before I'm done. Goes ahead and use, now not even 4, Thunderbolt will take me down more. I try to use Draco Meteor here, try to see what I can do to this Rotom. Does a good amount of damage into the red, and he will get some more poison damage off. And I think I use Protect right here, if I'm not mistaken. I will use Protect just to... I forgot this thing had rest. I can't believe there's so many mistakes I made in this game. I wanted to just use Protect to see if I could just take down one more to not make it look as bad of a loss. So I'm at 10 HP, and this Rotom's just sleeping, and I'll just use Draco Meteor here, see what I can do. If anything, I don't want to quit, and that's it. I can't. Fire Blast would have done less, but I'll just go ahead and die right there. So Goodra's done, and that'll be the end of the match. So it was a good match overall. Definitely check out Necrostevo's channel. He's got great Wi-Fi battles and great videos up. And so that's the battle, guys. I'll definitely have more battles up, and I did change my team after this battle. I changed out Snorlax, and I did change out Lapras, so definitely check out my battles, guys. And thanks for watching this video, guys.